Hey, what's going on YouTube? MemphisMike here. What I want to do today is I want to talk to you and recommend a book that I got from a fellow motovlogger, Two-Wheeled Rider. He put this book out and I saw it and I thought, you know, what the heck? I thought I'd try it and give it a read. I personally am not much one to read printed material, you know, all about being online, YouTube, stuff like that. Anyway, I saw this book here and I enjoy this guy's videos, Two-Wheel Rider. Mario Orsini has put this book out right here. It's an easy read. It's about $16.99. I'll put a link in my description as to where you can order this book at. But basically, I just put out a vid about touring. Do you tour on your motorcycle? And this book right here, basically, Mario basically breaks down a lot of his travels and everything. He breaks down kind of different options for packing, breaks down different options for riding gear, breaks down the different options for bikes that you want to travel on. And it's a simplified version, especially if you're thinking about touring, you've never toured, you got nowhere, no clue, no idea where to start at. I'm going to recommend that you get this book right here, Motorcyclist Guide to Travel. Like I say, it's $16.99. No, he's not paying me to do this. I'm not getting a dime off this. I'm just supporting a fellow motovlogger. Just want to share with you guys some of his insight. This cat has done some travels just in the last few months that I've been following him. I've been seeing his travels. This cat's logging some miles. It's amazing, and doing them up quite a bit as well too. And he's living the dream. So if you're thinking about wanting to tour and you don't know where to start at, I'm going to suggest that you pick up a copy of his book right here. If you're an experienced tourer, I'm going to say this book, it might be it's a tad elementary to you. Everybody doesn't start off experienced. You got to start somewhere. He covers everything from, you know, types of bikes to tour on travel websites. He talks about, you know, what gloves, what suits, what boots, rain suits, how to begin to plan your trip. You know, are you planning, have you got a time frame that you have to be? You want to make it destination oriented. Talks about, you know, packing on your bike and different things to do that. Places to stay, to considerations about hotels, maybe camping, you know, booking your stay while you're driving. I'm just going through here a little bit. Cool things like having cruise control on your bike if you're going to tour, apps, and planning out the trip. So I'm just looking through here a few things. It really kind of begins to open up your thinking about taking a tour. If you got nowhere to begin, maybe you've dreamed of taking that 7-day, maybe that 15-day tour, but you don't know where to start. You're afraid, you haven't taken that overnight trip. You got to start somewhere. And this book right here, I'm going to say, is a definite thing to consider. Motorcyclist Guide to Travel. I picked it up. It's an easy read. You can actually read this, you know, in about an hour and a half maybe. It's a good, easy read. It includes some photos from some of their journeys. It talks about helmets, helmet types, you know, maintenance, tires, everything, headsets, highway pegs. Talks about studying your maps, and includes some checklists in here and everything. You know, when to stop when you're riding. I just think it's a great book, and you ought to check it out. Motorcyclist Guide to Travel. Like I say, it's $16.99. He signed it for me, made it out to MemphisMike. That's pretty cool. Like I say, I'll put a link to his description, to his website in the description. Y'all check him out on YouTube as well. Two-Wheeled Rider. It's all over Instagram. Got a Facebook site as well. But it's a great little resource, especially if you're thinking about your first motorcycle tour and you don't know where to begin. I recommend picking up a copy of this. So I appreciate you watching. This is MemphisMike, and y'all take care.